Alright, here's a little prelude to what they're going to look like. So, I thought about it, and then I kind of lost thought of it, and I didn't get lug nuts. So I do need lug nuts. And I've already ordered them, and they will be here tomorrow, so I'm super excited. They've already got kind of dirty from me taking the muddy tires off, and my yard's a real mud hole right now with all the rain we've been having. And it came in the garage, obviously mud all over them. So my hands were muddy when I went and put these on, is what's basically happened. So, but I am super excited about how they're going to look. These are 17x9 rims, Racelines. I don't remember what they're exactly called, like the model or anything. I just know they're Racelines. But I like the look. I'm excited about it. Something new. These are 35, 12, 50, 17 Nitto Ridge grapplers. I'm telling you, side by side, this tread pattern is almost identical to the Dixie Peck Fun Countries, which was what I run before. The biggest difference that I see without looking at like specs, because I don't remember plies and all that, and I'll look at that later, is the sidewall tread. This has some really meaty, nice sidewall tread, whereas the Dixie Pecks just have just a little roll right here on the side, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I like the stance of it. You know, it looks like they're going to stick out about 2.5 inches maybe or so. Now, that being said, it may not look 100% the same if you were to went with the same setup on your truck, because I do have the front end homemade hub conversion kit, which does offset my front end just a little bit, and I don't remember. One of my previous videos probably tells you how much, but off my head I don't remember the exact amount. It may be 1/2 inch on each side, 3/4 inch or something. But here's the rear. The rear, I do have spacers on it currently. These are 1.5 inch spacers, I think, and that's what keeps the rear and the front end pretty much even. So I believe it might be around 1 inch or so the front end. I can't remember, but these are the Fun Country still. These are the, I believe these are 4th gen rims, because they are, the manufacturing date was 2010 or 2012, one or the other. And these are the aluminum ones and not the metal ones like I see for sale a lot with the chrome. So these are aluminum. They're just really nasty. But let's see. Here's the Fun Country tread on the side. And you'll see that it actually has lettering in it, which is pretty neat. But it's not an aggressive sidewall. So a little softer kind of look. But the pattern, I know it's really hard to see, but the pattern is very, very similar. These were good tires, no complaints out of them. I've worn them for maybe about 2 years. So these are 315/17, 315/70/17s. So they're not quite a 35. There's I think about 1/2 inch difference in tire height. I've had 37s on this truck before, so I wasn't too concerned about that. But again, I'm real excited about how this is going to look. Doesn't look like it's really centered all too much. I believe these rims were 17x8s or 7. They might be 17x8.5 something. So those might be a 1/2 inch difference and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but I'm really excited about it. And I've got those lug nuts on order for tomorrow. And the issue is you can't fit a factory lug nut up in there, obviously, and you can't even fit those acorn style ones you can get from the parts store or whatever. I looked at some, which they didn't have blacks, but I was looking at chrome maybe, and they wouldn't fit in there. In the socket, lug nut, lug wrench, whatever you're going to put in there would not fit at the same time. So you have to get those spline down ones. So basically, I think the ones I ordered have like 7 splines on it, and you know, it comes with that little socket thing that slides on the splines actually, and it's supposed to, the bottom of it where it seats in for the acorn part, you know, nicks down smaller when it comes on out. So I got a great deal off of Amazon, really great deal, and I'll show those when I get them and get them all put on, and I'll show you what I got ordered. I was really pretty happy, you know, and to share you what I paid for this setup, because I don't think it was bad, and somebody else might say they got a better deal or whatever, but I bought the rims for $300. You know, they didn't look scuffed up and bad. They're a little dirty, but they didn't look scuffed up or anything like that really bad. I bought them from a used tire store, and they had some pretty much worn out 35s already on them, and they were about what I have now. And you know, I didn't need the tires, so I just bought the rims. He wanted $350. I offered him $300. He took it. You know, I bought the tires off of eBay from Tire Medic out of Charlotte. You know, I'm in North Carolina, so they took 3 days to get to me, but they actually didn't ship them till a whole day later, I think it was. And the day they shipped them, the next day I got them. So I'm super excited. I have around about $1,300 in the tires, and that was with tax and stuff, because I did have to pay tax being in North Carolina and shipped to North Carolina. But free shipping and handling. They look great. So I paid $50 to have them mountain balanced. So I've got $1,650 and the lug nuts. I'll have less than $1,700 in the setup. I'm pretty excited. I got what I want. I've seen a lot of tire wheel packages out there around that price, but the biggest difference is the tires you were getting for the wheel and tire packages. So, you know, look at that. There were a lot that were those Arturos and a few others, and you can buy those tires for like $800, the brand new. You get what you pay for, I believe. So $800, that means you're paying $800, $900 for the rims. For me, you know, I don't have a lot of money just to blow and waste, but obviously I'm like there's some of the rest of you that, you know, want things, and for me, why do I need to pay $800, $900 for a brand new set of rims that I'm gonna go out here and get dirty and muddy and stuff? I mean, look at my yard right now because of all the rain. I mean, it's just rain non-stop. Today's a dry day, but I believe we got more rain in the forecast again. So that's where I got stuck the other week, down there in my backyard. So I use my truck. It's not a beauty queen. Some of these people put these 22x14s on there, all chromed up and everything, and they're pavement queens, and you know, to each his own, and that's fine. That's what you use your truck for and do with it. But I actually do get it in the mud sometimes. So again, I got $300 in rims. Hell, they're gonna do the same thing as those $800 rims. I did really want 20s, to be honest with you, but I like the way the 17s, you know, they look fine. And for the cost, I'll roll with these for maybe a year or two. You know, who knows? This is kind of how I am. I get tired of a look, and maybe at a later date, I find exactly what I want used, or I've got the money really to waste at that time, and I'll go out and buy the 20s I really want. You know, who knows? But I'm super excited about this. So my next video, hopefully I will have the lug nuts in and have them put on, and I'll show you how much I paid for them and where I got them from. And hopefully it's a nice day, and I'm gonna be optimistic because this is probably the last day we're having next week. But hopefully I can bring it out and show you really good what the truck looks like with all four on there. Out in the open, out of the garage where it's maybe a little light, I hope. I kind of work crazy hours during the week, and it's late a lot of times when I get home, but maybe one morning before I go to work I can get out there and do it. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.